Hey everyone, Michael here, bringing you a brand new video on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Here at the Benish household, my wife and I, we really like to make steaks for Thanksgiving. We decided to get away from the turkey traditions. It's just her and me, and we like to make beautiful, wonderful restaurant-style steaks. So if you'll follow me here, I'll show you what we got today. We've got 2 prime New York strip steaks. These are really good. We like to get these at kind of a Whole Foods or a Fresh Market. Pay a little extra, but you get a really good quality steak. We have thyme. This is fresh thyme that you can buy at a grocery store. Olive oil. This one is a special ingredient I like to use. It's clarified butter, or otherwise known as ghee. It is used to cook at a higher temperature. It doesn't burn like butter because it doesn't have the milk fat in it, but that's really good to help give a little more flavor to the steaks. And then just your ordinary salt and pepper, and 3 cloves of garlic, and they have been crushed, and we are just going to use that in the pan for flavoring. So what I like to do, I like to keep the steaks at room temperature for about 30 minutes to an hour before cooking them. And then I will season with the salt first. We want to use a nice coarse salt. We're going to let that soak in to these steaks. Soak up a little bit of the moisture. It helps when you're searing them, get a little bit better of a sear, and we'll flip them over and we'll do it on the other side too. If they have a little bit of brown on them, it's okay. It's just aging. And then do that with this one too. All right, so the salt's in there. It's gonna soak up some of that moisture. We're gonna let these sit a little bit longer, and then we'll get started on the cooking part. We'll see you there. All right, guys, we're heating up some olive oil on a pan here, just a little bit around the edges. Once this starts to smoke just a little bit, it will be the perfect temperature, and we are just starting to smoke. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a pair of tongs, and we are going to grab the steaks with that fat side down. We're just gonna sizzle that and render it in the pan. We want those natural oils to come out of the steak. You can kind of see some of the bubbles forming there. And we're going to take that and we're going to lay it away from us. Always lay it away, that way the splatter will never come towards you. We're gonna do the same thing. We're on a high heat here. We're going to cook it on each side for about a minute to give it a sear, and then we're going to back the heat down to about a medium high-ish. And then we're going to add other ingredients into this pan, bring out the true flavor in the steak. So we'll let this simmer on 1 minute on each side, guys. We'll come back, I'll show you what we'll do with the garlic, the butter, and the thyme. All right, guys, we've simmered them on 1 minute on each side. We're going to take them off the heat for a second. We're going to turn that stove down to about a medium. Gonna let the pan cool off just a little bit. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our ghee. We're gonna spoon a big heaping spoonful of it in there. Talk about that much. Don't be shy. That's where your true flavor comes from on the steak. And then we're gonna take our thyme, take about a good handful of sprigs, and we're gonna put that right next to the ghee. Our 3 cloves of garlic in the same spot. All right, we're gonna put it over the heat again. We're gonna let that ghee melt in. You're gonna get a nice buttery sauce in the pan, okay? And you want this thyme to really influence the flavors. And you'll have a little bit of snap, crackle, pop. The heat's a little high. All right, and we're just gonna take this garlic, and you notice how it's been smashed? You can literally rub it on each steak. Really imparts a lot of flavor as you flip them. We're going to cook them probably about 3 minutes on each side. And that will get us about a medium rare. So we're going to take our same spoon that we had to scoop the ghee, and we baste the steaks when they're cooking on the one side. And that just continues to cook, continues to caramelize the steaks. Just truly delicious flavor. All right. And you're just gonna keep using this. That thyme really imparts a strong flavor in that ghee and the oil. We're gonna flip them. Oh, I kind of grabbed it wrong there. Look at that caramelization. You can see the true color on the steak. That is just pure flavor. That is what we want. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to take our spoon with the butter. We're just going to baste the steaks. All right. We're going to take our garlic, rub it in again. Just adding the flavors, building the flavors. To be honest, this is how a lot of fancy steakhouses do it. There's really no difference. So we'll let that simmer again. And just as a quick tip, if you look at my hand, rare is going to be this part of your palm. If you push down, that's about a rare. You go right on the kind of nub of the palm right here. This is about a medium, and then a well done is right on your wrist. So we're going to kind of shoot for something right in here, and you can kind of just feel the steaks. Be very careful. It is hot. Those are probably at a rare temperature right now. So I'm going to turn them one more time. There's nothing wrong with constantly turning steaks with this cooking method, as it does impart just a ton of flavor, evens out the juices. Just be very careful with that hot oil. We're going to get a little bit more oil. We're going to baste. Just think about the flavors you're adding into that steak when you do it. Too good. Taking that garlic, just rub it around a little more. And probably after about another 3 minutes, these steaks will be done, ready to eat. All right, guys, steaks finished cooking. They're about a medium rare. There's about 3 minutes on each side if you equivalent the time. They are, if you do the push test, it feels just like right there on my palm of my hand. So it's about a medium rare. Just, you know, kind of make the dish look real nice with a little bit of thyme on the side, fresh thyme, the ones that we haven't cooked. And then you can serve the steak just like this. Put a little bit of the butter sauce on top as well. It goes real well. So this is how you cook a really nice steak. Restaurant style, steakhouse style. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Michael from Grad to Grown, wishing you a happy holidays, and we'll see you in the next video.